Welcome to the stream, everyone. Today we are going to be doing, I hope I'm going to say this right, Kyiv, Ukraine. We'll give the RKO code instead. So the RKO code is Uniform Kilo Bravo Bravo, and we're going to go to Antalya, Turkey. A bit of should we say a backstory? I don't really know. But basically we're just basing this flight off of Pilot Blog, who did this a couple years back. It was his go-around flight he had to do. So, yeah, we're in the exact same aircraft, the Boeing 737-900ER. So, let's get everything all set up in the cockpit. So we need the QNH of airport, which is 1020. Lovely jubbly. Also, I have left a disclaimer in the description of the video, and it's partly in the chat as well. Just for your information. Good enough, flight plan. If you want to read the disclaimer, go right ahead. And with that, I'm just going to quickly pull up the stream on my phone for the chat, because, yeah, Concept doesn't approve. Okay. Well, lovely. Right then. Right then, we're ready. We're in the cockpit. Sorry, I was just adjusting my cockpit. Well, it's already a cockpit. Yeah, let's just move on. Let's get the window heats on, the probe heats. Yep, lovely. Switch to the APU generator. We can turn off the ground power, even though it's not even on. We can disconnect the ground power then. Release. The ground power going. So into the FMC we need to put in our reference airport, which is Uniform Kilo Bravo Bravo, and we are gate Delta 11. I think it might just be 11 now. Oh no, that's right. Cool. We need to load the flight plan in here, so it is Uniform, oh god, Uniform Kilo Bravo Bravo to Lima, Tango, Alpha and India. Time request for sim brief, and select the route. There we go. I'm not going to crash the plane, no. And please be careful what you're saying, because this is a specific country we are in, so I would not like to bring any hate toward this country, so please be careful what you say. I know they're already going through tough times real life, so I don't want to come across as disrespectful, so please don't ask those type of questions. It's not very kind. Runway is 18 left. Oh. Wait for that to load. Will I do a barrel roll? I don't think so. I'd hope not, but you know. What is our cruising altitude for today? think it's just flight level 33. Hold on. Yeah, it's flight level 33. So cruising altitude. So the top there is flight level 33. There we go. Take off. Let's load everything else in the plane first. So the amount of fuel we need. It's not an A320, it's a, yeah, wow, hang on. It's the Boeing 737-900ER, so, yeah, I don't think you can do a barrel roll on this anyway. It doesn't have enough turning performance, so. Passengers is 180. Actually, I probably should load 80% cargo before I do that. 108 passengers. Oh. We got 86%, that's fine. Make sure that door's open where the jetway is. There we go. So, flaps 5 degrees is fine, 151, 153, 162, go right jump. Let's check the route. So, Basel Solum. Need to check it here. Basel Solum Robos Tarka. Yeah, there's Gopley anyway. Gopley. There's Tarka. Digam. Yeah, that's been alright. Route in. We just need to put the departure in. The departure is the Bazo 1 Zulu. Set up there, hopefully. The country I'm flying into is Turkey. You don't need to search that out. I'm flying into Turkey, Antalya. I think I'm pronouncing it right anyway. I need to get on point my pronunciation of Kyiv. We need to get that on point when I start making my comms, so yeah. Get the anti-collision light on. I'm also going to make sure it's real time. Done. Okay. That's the overhead panel looking like it's done and ready to go. We need the HPP on actually. No, no. Level 33. Level 33. The landing altitude we'll get now is 177 feet, so it rounds to 200. Yep, lovely. If we go in there, where is Antalya, isn't it? Index, there we go. Approach. We'll take flaps 30 for arrival. Flaps, actually no, flaps 40. We'll do flaps 40. Flaps 40, 150. Oh god, we forgot the slash. Slash 150. Put that there. I mean, I definitely could, Sonny, yes, but I definitely could. But this flight, it's going to be a professional flight because we're recreating a past flight and it's in a country that's experiencing some real-life trauma, so I'd like to be respectful on this flight just for today. Right, so we need to do the V2 at V2 had 15, so that'll be 177, I believe. Is that right? Yeah, 177. Cool. We got the flight directors on. Runway course, we'll get that on 180. Also just going to check that this is working. It's working. It's working. That's working. Cool. Yeah, over the weekend I set up my I set up a few buttons for the autopilot, saving me having to scroll with the mouse. That's pretty helpful. Alright, we best switch to Unicom on 122.8. 122. Yeah. 122.8. You're on the Unicom. Recall is just fuel. Okay, that's fine. Cool. There is one over traffic, and he's off to Uniform Romeo Sierra Sierra. Oh, and same airline as well. Let me just check the flight plan. Actually, I can do it on the FMC, can't I? Sorry, flight tablet. Okay. Corley. Barker. Begam. Laram, yeah. It's a bit laggy. Roma. Is it? What's that? Cool. Oh, Rama. Okay, no, that's fine. It's like, Hakan over Martin, I think that is. Bag. Halil. Bizarre. Oh wow, I forgot what I was going to say then. And then it will be the arrival into Antalya at, well, it'll be on the ESO 1 Delta arrival. We won't actually have that on. You can just see the like, we can just see my thing just barely drifting. But still. Oh, there you go, it stopped. Right then, so we don't need... Oh, other than the approach now. Approach has done that earlier, shouldn't I? It's fine, it's only the approach reference anymore. Take off, flaps 5, 151, 153, 150, sorry, 162. Performance, yes I have. Position, open that. Yeah. Nav data. We don't need to do that. Yeah, cool. We've done it. So we are ready for pushback. We are going to replan it. So we got pushback. Pushback. Hopefully it works because it hasn't been working with a couple of aircrafts recently. So we want to push. I don't want to push onto the main taxiway. Yeah, okay. So we wanted to push somewhere over here. If I just plan this, I don't know. Straight push to there. And then start doing the turn after that point. Okay, looks fun. Hey, welcome Riley, how's it going, mate? So takeoff checklist. Transition altitude, I think it's 10,100 feet. Runway 18 left. So we'll do fuel pumps on at this time. The collision light is on. APU bleed is on. Backs can go off now as we're about to get pushed back going. I think it's all good. We'll get going. Yep. So I'm just gonna pull up my ground charts for this. So a uniform Kilo Bravo Bravo. Hey, good. Right. Okay, looks like we've got to search for a couple of Google documents, PDFs. No, hang on. Okay, we'll run some ground shots on the internet, hold on. UKBB ground shots. There we go. UKBB.pdf. Let's have a look. Any ground shots? That's everything we need. I just need the taxiways. I think the PMDG actually has it here. Hold on. Once I zoom in all the way, it should appear. Yeah, there we go. I'm unsure if this is Delta. Images? Is that anything? There we go. Have a look. Yeah, we're going to be pushing back onto Delta, I believe that is. It's a little bit hard to see that though. I can. Yeah, that's we're gonna taxi via it's Bravo on here, but it's Charlie on the charts, is that? Look. No, it is Bravo, I think. Thing is, might have an old nav data installed. I don't. Yeah, I've looked on Chartbox. It says it's not supported, unfortunately. It does say go to IVAO Ukraine now, and I'll go there, but it's just a PDF for me that just doesn't want to. Oh, there we go. It's loading now. Oh. I don't want to trust PNG because the last time I flew PMDG, it ended up being that I don't know what airport it was. The taxi route was incorrect. Here we go. Yes, perfect. We got one. I can read it. It is. Oh, where's it gone? Zoomed in a little bit too far. There we go. Yeah, it is Bravo. So we're going to be pushing back onto Delta. Okay. Cool. So we're going to be facing north. Now we need to actually learn how to pronounce Kyiv. Oh. Okay, it's Kyiv. The number is the first syllable. Oh, hang on, wait, what? Kyiv? Yeah, Kyiv. Oh, hang on. No, the Kyiv is the Russian pronunciation thing. Okay, so it's Kyiv. Kyiv. Yeah. What's going on? There's a guy who went to take off on 18 left, then he's ended up... Did he vacate? No, he vacated. No, he didn't. Hold on. Let me have a look. What happened? Oh, we disconnected. Just disconnected. Unless he had a broken rudder. He just, like, flew off the runway. It's a shame. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much, Ryder. Let's practice it really quick. Hold on. Kyiv. There we go. I think I've got it. Worst case scenario, being corrected by someone on frequency, which I don't mind too much. We need a teacher. We're gonna set the course 180 over here as well. 0. There we go. I'm gonna get pushback going. Requires pushback. And my audio's gone. Hold up. Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure out what's actually happened. Please don't tell me I have to restart as well. Hold on, let me just restart voice meter. 2 seconds. Hopefully this works. Move. We might be cooked. Might actually have to restart the simulator. Yeah, might actually have to restart the sim. Now the sim's froze. Hello? That's a real shame. The sim's froze. It's froze on the menu. I don't even... Can't do anything now. Oh, looks like a restart simulator. I mean, that's good if you can hear it, but... I couldn't. My audio's just gone. Voice meter, my app I was just using, was not picking up any signal from the game. I'm hoping if I really quickly just remove re-add while the sim's starting, that it'll come back. Voice meter input, please. I don't think it's my graphics card, because I'm only using a capture card through the graphics card, so it shouldn't break it. I think it's just the sim. We'll see if the audio's back. Hold on. Come on. Yeah, we got some audio. The only problem is we've got to wait for this thing to start. I guess there's no harm in giving you my screen back as we load back in. Ah, the joys of flights in 2020. I swear, if it sits on the screen for hours on end, thank you. It's good. Really? Lost my lost me drink. How have I lost that? Where's it going? Oh, there it is. Put it on the other table. Hold on, let me take my screen away in case my mobile blocks up. I'll end up putting a massive IP address on the screen. So it's not my IP address, but I just want to keep whoever the developer is safe. You know, my Malwarebytes blocks it because of riskware or whatever. I don't know why. I've added it to the like allow list, but it just wouldn't let it. I only use FSUIPC for my Stream Deck, so it connects the sim to my Stream Deck. But we're gonna have to absolutely speedrun. We're gonna have to absolutely speedrun. It is a shame. Nearly there, come on. I can't remember how I did it. I think I just clicked request pushback and I went to FS actions on the thing. It just crashed. I can't remember what happened, how I did that then. And then the sim just froze, so. UKBB. Let's go to stand Delta 11 again. It was that one. Yeah, cool. Line. My audio's gone again. Oh, thank God. It came back. I was about to lose it with flights in now. We were not about to be best of friends. My planned departure time was a minute ago. (10:35 Zulu). Alright, let's go. Speed run getting this thing started now. Close that for a second. DMDG tablet load. Quicker, 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 quicker. Come on. I swear, if you fail, I'm not going to be the happiest of bunnies. Come on. Alright, while that loads, I suppose, get the APU on. That on. Tension. So the engine bleeds out. That was 200. That's 5133. There we go. That's loaded. Electronic flatbed. Are we good? We're having a couple of technical issues, I think, now. Maybe. It might just be my phone. Maybe. Alright. I'm sorry if I just disconnected then. I'm not really sure what's happening right now. What's the title? AUR? Wait, what? I swear I changed that. Okay, well, the title should be ARUR. No, AUI ops even, not that one. So. Alright. I hope I'm loud and clear. That was really weird. So. 5330. No. We need to go put the fuel back in. What was it, like 20,800? No, 20,612. Well, payload, put it on 80, and then put how many passengers we have, which is 180. That's it. Come on to the FMC departure. It was the Bazo 1 Zulu. There we go. It's cute. Sure, we're on Unicorn 122.8. That's it. Yep. Take off, maps 5 degrees, 1, there we go. Then 177 on the speed. I don't know why I'm doing this with my mouse when I literally have a dedicated button to 10,100. So run ahead and do. I actually think it's at a slight angle. It's about 173. We'll do the course in a second. Also, Aviation Rally, if you're still watching, mate, the course, basically, I know I missed your message. I don't know if I answered it. The course, basically, is the runway heading. So when you're like in the air or on the ground, when you put the course in, it'll show you on like your map. It has like a little line through it, so you can see where the runway is and where the best. It's like a weird dotted line. It kind of gives you a reference point of where the thing is. If you've got an ILS approaching, it doesn't really matter. It's best to have it on though, because if your ILS, I don't know, if your flight plan fails or whatever, you never know, it could. You've got your course there. You kind of know what point you need to be at on the map. If I set it, I don't know if it'll work now. Hold on. I don't think it'll work. It only works really on approach properly. So I set course, yeah, right. Yeah, okay. So you can see like a little white line. That's not the heading. That's the course of the runway. It kind of gives you like the best point to join on and like, so if your flight plan fails, it's there. I think that's what it kind of means. So, yeah. So get all the fuel pumps on, because we're going to get going. We're going to get going before anything else bad happens. Press actions, grounds, release the ground power. Release the stairs. Release these. Replan the pushback. So we need to get to about there. And start turning together. And there we go. Please don't crash my audio when I do this again. Thank you. Thank you. Just what we needed. Well, I mean, I've got to make sure that the cockpit is good to go. As much as I want a speed run, I've got to make sure the cockpit's good. So I don't know why that's pretty blurry. Unless it's how the file's installed. Probably the wing textures are a bit blurry. I need to get the APU bleed on. Axe off. Prep for start. Side. I don't think the game's going to crash now. I think it's pretty stable. What's it waiting for? Something to disconnect? No. If I do that. Just waiting for this to stop. Alright, and then we manually release the bag brake, and that might work. Bag brake. There we go, bag brake released. Now let's see if that will work this time. There we go, finally. We're getting somewhere. There we go, get that on ground. Run in that engine. Wings, you can hear it start. Actually, I've just realised we're pushing the wrong way. Hold on. Hands are pushed back. Stop. Push back the wrong way. I need to push to the right. So that started. We can get that on ground now. Can't believe we just pushed back the wrong way. Set the back brake so we can replan it again. Ground is set. We're fine to taxi for now, I think. From where we are, I think we're fine to yeah, we should be fine. We'll just have to do the right time. That is the engine that started. Goes on, that can go on now. Wait for that to fully start. That's like, come on. Get that on. EPU can come off. You bleed off. Packs on. Isolation valve on. Won't do the engine bleeds just for now. Leave them. Panel brightness. Panel brightness here. riders here. Okay. LTAI. And a little flight control check. So it's systems. So full right. And a full left. Oops. That's my bad. And a full down. And a full up. Rudder to the left. And a rudder to the right. Flight control check complete. Weather and traffic on. Q1H. We need to get that again. What was it? 1020. 1020. Yes. There we go. Any traffic in the area? We don't need to alert. There's no traffic anywhere, so we don't really need to alert. Do you think? Oh, where's something? There you go. Timer release. That's 1 degree. There we go, we're on a roll now. We're on a roll. Don't mind the awfully quick taxi, just getting this thing turned around. I'll get that on our home. We can get up to 5 now. Now we go to that route, take off 151, 153, 162, 5. Cool. Here we go. No, we're on VATSIM. There's just no controls in the area. And welcome, I'm gonna call you Aviation. Welcome, mate. How's it going? Yeah, there's no controls online right now, really. Am I in an A330? Negative. I'm in a... Hang on. A Boeing 737-900ER. And we are departing from Kyiv. I hope I've not mispronounced that. Kyiv. I've written Kyiv. Kyiv. I think I've got it. Kyiv. If I'm saying that wrong, correct me or you lie. It's a little bit hard to pronounce. Yeah, that's my fault. I've hidden it. It's just down here. Are we back now at all? I think we might be. Hold up. Having a couple of technical issues, guys. I hope it's back. Okay, I think it's back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I really hope you guys can see the stream alright. Yeah. Not going too well right now. Okay. Yeah, I really hope you guys can hear me okay right now. Yeah, my streaming PC is currently experiencing a couple of technical issues with my Wi-Fi extender. The stream's running a little bit haywire. I hope it's good to go now. Just anyone in the stream, are you able to just confirm that you are hearing me loud and clear? Then that's me paying them. Okay, that's working, I think. I hope that's working now. Just anyone else in the stream, just confirm if you could hear me, that'd be very nice. Because I don't really want it to part if no one can see the stream. I think it should be alright now, hopefully though. Just anyone, that'd be very nice if you could confirm I'm all good. 5x5, beautiful, thank you. Lovely jubbly. Alright, we're gonna get the button from Kyiv. Let's go. Yeah, thank you very much. Sam, thank you very much. Well, that's very kind of you. Right, we're gonna call traffic. We're probably gonna get absolutely blown away by mispronouncing it. Kyiv. I'm gonna see if I can like actually get Google Translate just to quickly pronounce it. Hold on. Okay, it's just Kyiv. Okay. Right then. Woo! We're finally ready to depart after a sim crash. Yeah, so what are we waiting for? Let's go. Actually, I just need to double check that my mic is working on VPilot. The last thing I want is to... Test. Yeah, that's working. Cool. Let's go. Let's go. Kyiv traffic, Ukraine International 5335, line up on waiting runway 18 left. Traffic supplies. Oh, I'll put the time brake on. Oops. Oh, and then load. There we go. Right, now line up on the runway. It's on. The logo goes on. Just why not? Get the engine bleeds on. Get the cross feed on. Just pay a little bit more attention as well. No, it wasn't the stream crashing for you, mate. It was the stream crashing for me. My internet extender decided that it wasn't going to connect to the internet because I'm using two PCs. My main PC is using the outlet in the wall for the internet connection, and my streaming PC is using an internet extender, and the extender disconnected from the internet, so it was my fault. It's not yours, that's all. Don't worry. Do not worry. Okay, we are going to call departure. Let's go. Gotta clear the voice. Yeah, I'm back, don't worry. Right, let's go. We are on 18 left, aren't we? Yes. And we are on the Azu 1 Zulu. Kyiv traffic into Ukraine International 5335 departing on the Bazo 1 Zulu departure from runway 18 left. Traffic is advised. We need to actually set the thing. That's and release the brake. And get the clock on.
Airspeed alive. 80 knots.
80 knots to shit.
B1, rotate.
Rotate. Oh my word. This wind's a bit
Positive rate.
catchy. Gear up. These winds are a little bit catchy. Damn. Yeah, I see what you mean now, Riley. These winds are a little bit... I was correcting it the wrong way as well. I went to because after you've got a bit of left rudder, I was correcting it by like using the yoke left, so I nearly wing stroked it. At least I didn't tail strike it. I normally do that quite a lot in 900. I should probably increase that. That's it. I mean, we've caught a glide slope, I don't know how. Yeah, I've had 11 knots, so it kind of matches. Kyiv traffic, Ukraine International 5335, passing through 3,000 feet, cleared 18 left. Traffic. Right, so that can go off. Turn to the right, we can get autopilot on. We'll do manual climb with the VS. I don't know what this thing's captured. How have we caught a localizer? How have we caught a localizer? Like, what? How have we caught that? What have I turned on? There's no way I've caught that mid-air. Okay, we'll count down now. Oh, that's a beautiful. That is a lovely view, to be honest. And here we go for Antalya, Turkey. Head flaps 1 degree. Gonna set our cruise altitude 5433. Oops, we're gone past that. Still getting used to pressing this button. There we go. Right, we can probably go Vinavan now actually. Vinavan. Single one to climb out, 510. Taxi lights off. The taxi lights and turn offs off. Maybe the lights come off, I don't know why I had them on in the first place. Okay. Flaps going come up. Up. I'm trying to watch the flaps go up. There we go. We're getting it. Let's actually have a look. Is there anything else other than me? We're expected to arrive at Antalya at 1:49 Zulu, and there's a plane in front expected 1:43 Zulu. So hopefully there's about a nice 10-minute gap, and that looks to be all the traffic there is for Antalya. So yeah. Right, maybe I'll pass through 10,000 feet. Yes, we are. So, landing lights off. Oh. Oh yeah. The only thing I don't like about PNGG's wing view, I love that wing view. It's looking too far down into the wing. That's the only problem. So when you experience like heavy turbulence, the wing just ends up off screen. I don't know what. I mean, that one's actually better, to be honest. That's pretty nice as well. Look at the gals off to the left hand side. Yeah, I need to correct the title when this live stream's finished. I changed it to AUI last night. I accidentally did. Hang on, no, that's right, isn't it? UIA.com, yeah. AUI is the actual name of it, but the brand of it here is UIA. I don't really know what to say. Right, we're passing through 12,000 feet, 26 knot. Tailwinds, that is. It's pretty nice and generous on the winds. We're looking to be cold and dark in terms of ATC for the whole flight. Which is a real shame. What other wing views we are? We've got that one. That one. We've got that one where the wings are barely in sight. Got that one. That one, and it's exterior. Oh wow, we passed Bristol Belt. It's very nice. Very nice. So arrival runway for today is going to be 18 left. Oh, let's go straight in. We've pretty much got a straight in flight, to be honest. We've barely got any turns to do at all. That bit, so really quick. Just want to. Yep, we need to change that. There we go. The course can go back to 0. Okay. 0. LTAI's on. That's good. I was in the cockpit just for a bit. To the wing there, that's very nice. I specifically clicked start on my yoke to start the clock. I did it in the plane, but I want to start my yoke as well. My yoke doesn't do it. Like, it just stays at 0. I've only just turned it on. Oh. Okay, we're about to run out filming centres. That will fully dry out before we switch. And we're pretty much out. So we can actually go ahead now. Turn them off. Right. That's not too loud. I'm sorry if you keep hearing like a weird bang noise in the background. It's my blinds hit my window, so yeah. There is currently an awful lot of traffic I can see on the network. Looking to go for, hold on, all different places. Some of them are like Dubai, many all like Bulgaria and Serbia, Romania, etc. That's where a lot of the traffic seems to be. Alright, I'm sorry, the stream just keeps cutting out. There's not really much else I can do to try and fix it though, that's the problem. Not really much I can do to fix the problem. It's only today that it does it. Of course, today has to be the day of technical issues. Good stream start to the audio crashing, then the sim crashing, and now the stream can't even stay up for 10 minutes at a time without the internet going down from my extender, which is very bad. A real shame. I hope everyone can hear me right now. It's yourself, Ryan. Head trackers are fun. I mean, good luck with that. Yeah, I apologise, I don't know why. My streaming PC just keeps disconnected from the internet, so it's either my actual internet extender that's going wrong or my PC. I hope it stays connected now, but I can't guarantee it at all. Can't guarantee it's going to stay connected. Out of that cloud layer, it's beautiful. While that does its thing, we're going to go get some charts for Antalya. I don't know what that's meant to be here. So LTI. Is it? LTAI, yeah. Oh, there's no charts for Antalya either. What? Seriously? Two airports in a row you don't need me charts for. LTAI. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like we're going to get some darts off of the internet. Go around. Images. That's up to you, to be honest. If I were you, I'd go for your expensive one, so it catches your head better, but up to you. I don't think there's how many ground shards. Yeah. Okay, well, it looks like we have to rely on PMDG for the charts because we don't have any. The other thing is I can just use an image, but they're low quality. Yeah, they're a little low quality for an image, so. I can open image in a new tab and then look into that one. Too blurry, that one. I'm gonna keep opening up in a new tab until we get one that works right. Way too laggy. Laggy? Way too blurry. That's Toronto. Why is Toronto appearing on here when I've asked for Antalya? I cannot find one. It's a shame. Okay, we're gonna have to rely fully on PMDG, I think, for the ground charts. Really. If we go to Antalya now. Oops. Antalya there. Yeah, we're gonna have to solely rely on this, I think. Charlie, that's Golf, Alpha. I don't have a clue what this one is because it didn't say. We kind of need, but you know, we'll link to. So, we go and have a look at the VATSIM radar now. So if we just taxi off of, hold on. We look to get off by Charlie 2, one of the last high speeds, then we'll just taxi via Golf, then all the way down, Golf, and then there's that, and then after it, the terminals are here, so yeah. We have to rely on it, to be honest. We just have to rely that this works. So, we'll just look for a gate somewhere here. Yeah, we'll just have to rely on PMDG. Right, we're nearly at cruising altitude. I'm happy for the seatbelt signs to come off. We're going to get the arrival in Antalya. So it is the. In brief, it is the. He's a wonder. He's a 1 Delta. We won ILS. Zoo. Hang on. What runway? 18 left. Oh. We've only got the BDM, and Zulu, and Zulu, and Zulu. So I guess we want the 1-8 left. Waves. He's a 1 Delta. Let's see if there's any ILS approaches for 18. There's localizer. Yeah, we've got a localizer Zulu. At least got a localizer, so. Let's have a look at flight plan. Yep, that's exactly what we need. So it's like that. Then it's meant to be vectors, that's why. So it's like this, like that, and then it's meant to be vectors from that point. How long is the flight? Block time is 2 hours 41 minutes, and we are 50 minutes in, so we've got an hour and 18 minutes left. according to the radar. That's good. That's good. So we're gonna leave that now. And we're now pretty not, dude. Just barely cruising above the clouds. Uh, 52 knot crosswinds from the rear. It's kind of like mid tailwinds-ish. We're just off of the coast now of the Black Sea, which is the sea in between Turkey and Ukraine. Do I like more, 2020 or 2024? Oh my word, oh wow, the turbulence then was crazy. I just jumped so hard. Oh my god, did I just knock autopilot up? We're overspeeding. Holy I'll answer your question in just a second. Let's just reconfigure what just happened. Seatbelt signs going back on. Holy moly. We just got knocked to like soup. The turbulence then was terrible. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna assume it's okay. Right, continuing with your question. I apologise. I like 2020 because it suffers less like VATSIM crashes and just crashes in general. Because apart from literally like 10-20 minutes ago, I've not really had a crash on 2020. It's quite hard to get a crash on 2020 because, yeah. So 2024 is very unstable, to say the least, but I do like the better graphics of the game. So it's a hard one. I think I'll have to stick with me 2020 because that's what I'm playing now. That's the only reason I don't want to make the upgrade, because I'm afraid that I'm going to spend, what, 60 quid? 70? Oh, it's 70 quid, isn't it? I don't really want to spend 70 quid on a game that's not going to be enjoyable. I can see why some people have done it, because it runs flawlessly for them. But the amount of WASM crashing some of the aircraft and whatnot. Also the terrain level detail glitches for some sceneries. It's just not good enough in my book, so. X-Plane 12 is superior, although I really love transmission. Yeah. I only like X-Plane for its physics. If I'm honest, the graphics in X-Plane, a lot of people might disagree, a lot of people might agree. The graphics are a bit poor, in my opinion. Especially in X-Plane 11. 12 is obviously a lot better, but I still prefer 2020's graphics. But the physics is unbeatable in X-Plane, you cannot lie. You cannot beat the physics in X-Plane. Also, I don't think it's as performance heavy as Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm feeling anyway. I might be wrong. Yeah, we're lagging just a little bit. Hold on 2 seconds. I'm just gonna close a couple of maps. I'll cause my PC to run a little bit harsh. I'm sorry. Oh no. Are we trapped in the flight sim? There we go. Now it's working now. Close that. Sorry, I'm just closing a couple of maps. It's a crash. Thank you. Right. Let's do that. Okay. I just wanted to close a couple of background apps because it was causing a bit of stress on the CPU and I couldn't move my mouse properly. Which is a bit annoying, but oh well. Right, we're currently now flying over the black. Hang on, I've just had the worst brain fart of my life. We're now flying over the Black Sea. There we go. That was the worst brain fart I've probably ever had. Holy. Literally, I was mid-word, and my brain just got Damn. I think the air's alright now. So we're gonna get the supersonic back off. We'll see. Turn them off and watch the plane just get absolutely thrown around. We should have really diverted for that, but all the soup's in the roof of the plane. This is even soup on board. We're expected to arrive at 12:53 Zulu. Let's actually just check the the arrival board for the game. Let me just have a look at the closest one to us. Actually doesn't exist. There's one ETA'd at 12:19 Zulu, 12:30 Zulu, and then 1:54 Zulu. Yeah. So, we're good for Antalya. front or that. That means I was swing like those. I don't trust Windows. And in my luck, it like I'm putting the name on the screen. There we go. We'll leave that open so we don't have to go there. Try to get some pictures with them. Because, yeah, I like getting my pictures of my planes. Clouds, there's no very good. No clouds. There's a shoreline of 30. There we are, it's quite nice. You could just watch me taking the speed shots. I should probably just do it through game ball whatever, but I love doing it for stipping tool because of where it saves it. A bit easier to get to. So some OneDrive as well, so. So I can just access it at any point. So it's on my OneDrive. Yeah, it's my scan, but it saves it to like captures folder. And there's loads of stuff like videos and whatnot. It's hard to find. So I like using the tool. Also, it makes it copy and paste it. That's my ETA. 12:53 Zulu, so in an hour and 10 minutes. 530 miles left of the flight. Point to fly over the Black Sea. I deeply apologise, guys. It just keeps crashing. I need to sort that out. I think it's not going too well. I really do apologise for keep disconnecting and reconnecting on the stream. I really need to sort that out. Yeah, I really do apologise to keep disconnecting. It's a good job I'm only doing one leg today. Okay, looks like my phone doesn't want to reconnect anymore. Yeah. Oh, we're back. Took its time. Hey, 4 subs away from 600. Getting there. We are getting there. Sorry guys, my chair is so loud. If I just throw the chair back a bit, we should go to. We're about halfway there, I think, you know, but nearly halfway. The winds are a little bit upsetting. I hope everyone's watching the stream alright. This PC is just playing up really bad. I don't think it's my extender, I think it's just my PC. Well, the stream PC is just killing it, so. I've even got it through Ethernet as well into my extender, but. So my extender is just really bad, my internet extender is really bad right now. Or my computer is just playing up really bad. Hoping it's not my extender because the setup process again to reconnect to the internet, just like properly, for it to work properly, is a pain in the backside. I'm looking on the radar. What the? Anyone on VATSIM radar just want to look over? Look south of Bulgaria, over Kanakel. I can't pronounce that properly. Turkey. So the top left of Turkey, there's Lufthansa 630 doing nothing but spins. What? Nothing but spins at 43,000 feet. What the hell? Just doing a load of spins. Meant to be going to Dubai, but he's doing nothing but spins, burning a load of fuel. I was autopilot disconnected, and just so happened that the wind's blowing that way, and he's somehow timing. Well, I've not got a clue. Okay. I guess we will look away. Lufthansa 630. That's really weird why that's happening, but okay. We're currently 57 minutes away from arrival. hope the stream's running okay. Right then, let me quickly just get the approach going. Don't judge the sound effect. Please don't. V reference is 150. The arrival's in. We're gonna get the Barrow altitude set. Oh my god. How are we all doing today, guys? Are we all good? Oh, we all look good. We are a little past halfway now, 50 minutes to go at our ETA, 403 miles, expected to arrive 12:51 Zoo. It might be more like 1 o'clock on arrival, just for the descent, potentially any delays and whatnot. Also winds and whatnot. If anyone was wondering, we have actually recreated a pilot blog flight in the Boeing 737-900. He was doing, I forgot. He was doing Kyiv to Antalya. It was his go-around flight, it was his second go-around of his career. Because there was traffic still on the runway. We took the same call sign as what he did, Ukraine International 5335. Probably not the same cruise altitude, but let me have a look. He cruised even at, hold on. He cruised at 11,280 meters, which is I am more than sure it did not go. Oh no, that's in inches. In feet, that's 37,000 feet. He cruised at 37,000 feet, we're at 33,000. What the? What? Is there 2 arrivals in? Wait, what? Hector in 18 lap, then LRA. Where's that going back to? Not on Simbrief. Simbrief. It's on the EFB, so. Is it because you're meant to get vectors after that point? That's why it's done that. I'm not sure. We'll see. Need to check when I cross over that we don't start turning for it. If we start turning for it, we're cooked. Shoreline of Turkey is fast approaching. Northern line. I don't know if it's possible to see on the stream, but there it is. Does look a bit bright on the stream. I guess what I could do is I could see it better. Yeah. There's the shoreline. I don't know if that's any better. You can see it now. That's the water. Then exactly that point there. It's Turkey. Moved. Do that side by side so you can see that. Yeah, there we go. Just like that now. I don't think we're going to turn. As long as our next waypoint is Hakan, we're fine. Yeah, it is. Cool. I mean, sure, why not? If you've got time for it, then yeah. Oh yeah, it's fine then. Hopefully if we are quick enough, which I might just speed up a little bit. Yeah, we're going to speed up a little bit. Speed expansion. Mach 0.8. We're going to be very unfuel efficient. Oh, let's go. Get that up a little bit quick. I think I know which third-party software you might be using for a webcam. I can't remember what it's called. But doesn't it use AI to track your head and then you just connect it to the simulator or whatever? Like the AI, like it... I can't remember how it does it, but it scans your head or whatever. And it just translates it into the sim. I've seen it, it looks alright. Yeah, I'm pretty sure one might be better, yeah. I'd imagine the one with delay. I'd imagine the one with AI has some delays because the AI has to process you've moved your head, and then it tells the sim. So it wouldn't be instant change. It'd be like, you technically only need VPilot to go on VATSIM. Well, VATSpy is just another VATSIM radar, just in a lower form. It's an application rather than a web browser. Basically, all you need, if you want to have VATSpy then, so VPilot, VATSpy, and Microsoft Flight Simulator. That's kind of it, to be honest. You don't need anything else. Navigraph I think does have SimBrief. Sorry, Navigraph does have VATSIM integration, but I don't have Navigraph, so yeah, I think it does. I mean, Navigraph is needed, but you can do without it. Chartfox and all that. Most of the time, they provide every chart you need. Here, you can track traffic and whatnot. So. Okay, we need to send after Halil. What route? Sorry, my chair is so awfully loud. Route. What about? Do you like flying in the UK? Yeah, I don't like Frankfurt either. But do you like flying in the UK? I don't think so. I don't think... I've never properly been yelled at ATC by... Oh wow. I've never been yelled at by ATC in my whole VATSIM career, to be honest. You just hate the Middle East. Now what? We could. Depending if you want, if it's an hour block, really. Because this thing is most likely, we could go from Liverpool to Belfast City. The horse. The Echo Golf Alpha Charlie. Liverpool to Echo Golf Alpha Charlie, Belfast City. Have I ever had a near traffic collision? Yes. It was with my buddy. We did an A380 bike the other day. We were just trailing each other for so long. I went AFK and so did he. I came back and our space between each other was less than 3 miles. He was a little bit slow and I was a little bit fast. So we got quite close, to say the least. Apart from that, I don't really think I've had any other near traffic accidents or whatever. Near traffic collision, that's it. I don't think I've had any, except for that. The operator was screaming at me, descend now. Wasn't very nice. The right user screen is perfect. It is. It's normally quite quiet for ATC as well. Liverpool like gets a little bit of ATC. It'll get a bit of Scottish control, and that's pretty much it. Sometimes. We could also go to Aldergrove if you didn't want to go to Belfast City, but Belfast City is quite nice because it's a very short runway and there's very little tailgate, so it's quite fun to fly into. Just I haven't done a I haven't done a yaw control flight properly in the A3 to an X from Flybywire, so I don't really know if I don't really know how the waypoints are going to work. I think it's just you both have to put a flight plan, you both have to do departures, I think it's just most of the waypoints and whatnot. You both have to put like the stuff in, like waypoints, arrivals, etc. You both have to put them in. The most ATC would... Hang on, my phone's really bad. The most ATC would be fun because I can... Yeah. I'm doing like a bit of ATC. We've got 34 minutes ETA by the way. 34. Let's have a look at the arrivals. We're expecting 12:53 Zulu. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be much traffic. Yeah, I've not really properly tested in the fly-by-wire. I know in PMDG you both just put you both import the flight plan and then everything that you do in the FMCs are linked. So like if I was putting a departure, you'd get the departure as well. But yeah. Oh yeah, I fly out of London all the time. I think that it stretched to about 2 hours, that would block time if we did London. But it's pretty busy to get through. It stretched to 2 hours, so. The only place I don't fly from in London is Heathrow. I fly from every other place except Heathrow. Heathrow is just a cause for disaster. Take you about an hour to yeah. Where I'm on the map, flying over Turkey. If you just type in Alpha Uniform India 5335, you'll find me. I'm currently flying over Turkey, hold on, Turkey, the north of Turkey. There you go. North left, north. Oh my. Let me get my words straight. Hold on. Let me just start my brain parts. Northeast of Turkey, kind of just off of the Black Sea. I cannot think for anything. Lufthansa 630 still doing spins. Yeah, if you just type in Alpha Uniform India 5235. You couldn't search me. Oh, cool. Got me at least. When's this Taiwan November Sierra Rose? 12:45, okay. Okay, I am going to slow it down just a little bit because it's quite a bit of traffic. Oh. quite a lot of traffic, so I don't really want to be in the way of everyone. I'm trying to descend or be on approach. Whether it's Lufthansa, look at the top left of Turkey near Bulgaria. It's Lufthansa 630, Delta Lima Hotel 630. It's an A330. It's just doing spins. It's just done loads of spins. And he still is. Yeah, it's like top left of Turkey off of the coast of the Mediterranean Sea. Lufthansa 630. Right, let's have a look. When are we meant to descend? After Halle. Yeah. Got it. You must be blind. Look near. So look at Bulgaria. Directly south of it is Lima Golf Lima Mike on one of the little islands of the Mediterranean Sea. And then look exactly right from Lima Golf Lima Mike, and you'll see DLH 630 over Canacal, I want to say that's called. I'm not too sure. But it's just the Delta Lima Hotel 630. It's just on loads of spins. What's this squawking? It's just squawking 7,000, so it's not even like that. I think he might just be like asleep or something and his autopilot's broke. But look at Bulgaria, go directly south and you'll see a little island with Lima Golf Lima Mike. It's not on my map. Okay. He's fine, I think. My bad, my bad. airport directly below Wasabi, Limit, Mango Alpha Charlie, I think. Actually, no, it wouldn't. Not too sure, but the terrain over Turkey is beautiful. Just going to slow down a little bit because the traffic right now isn't looking great. There's a 777 that's pretty much on at the same time as me, and there's two aircraft battling it out to land Antalya too. So there's no ATC, so they won't be able to get back to around the traffic or anything. So I'm just going to slow down for the best case scenario. I'm expected to arrive 12:57 Zulu. The 777 in front is expected to arrive 12:45 Zulu. And then the other two are like 33:36. So. I'm going to post my London. I'll see. I'll see. Might do if it's good. I might do if it's good. I've just gotta hope that. I'm just gonna hope that the BC actually decides to stake it to the internet like it is. Thankfully, I think I'll just record it on my PC, my stream PC. And then leave it at that. I'll record the landing to at least have some sort of evidence of it existing. Knowing in my luck, it'll all go down the moment I'm about to arrive, and then I won't be able to record it off the YouTube post. So I'm just gonna record it off my stream PC. Probably should check where my top of the centre actually is. It's actually no longer. I used to have the issue where my game beat feeds on touch channels with 50320 low. Oh, okay. I don't really get any stutters when I touch down. I'm quite thankful. I think, well, it might be is the object level of detail and terrain level of detail more than anything. Because your sim's trying to render that you've landed, and it's also trying to load in all the terminals and everything. I get a lot of no tugs. When the tug doesn't exist, thin air is your best friend, because I don't know how it pushes you, but thin air pushes you. Oh, I know what you're on about. Yeah. I just lock my game to 35 FPS and just turn my terrain and object level detail just barely efficient enough for it to run it pretty much good all time. So yeah, I don't really lose out. So. No, I don't use lossless scaling, but it is a good tool. It is a good tool to. I just use TAA because I don't really need upscaling. My GPU is fine. It's my CPU that causes my game to run at lower frames. So I've got plenty of VRAM left. Just my CPU's main thread. I think someone's just done the Discord. I'll have to give you exclusive access to 1-to-1 decimal file on that Discord server. You probably see at the top of the Discord thing, it might not actually play, I'm not sure. But we've got a channel called 1-to-1 decimal 5 for myself and my friend. Because we used to just join the general VCs or the other ones, and we'd just get people join from our server and just basically taught nothing about aviation. So that's why I made 1-to-1 decimal 5. If you can see it, probably can't. So I'll give you exclusive access to it in a minute. Well, about when we come off stream. Well, that's better to say. Expected to arrive in 21 minutes. 21. I think FS Realistic already has the Het moves, doesn't it? If I'm not mistaken. I don't have the FS Realistic, I just I don't want to buy loads of stuff for the sim. I think it definitely does have it, but yeah, it does have it. I just don't know where it is because I don't have it personally. I know it. I think I know it has it though. I really want the iFly 737. There's just no your controls profile, so I can't really see. It's not really flyable with anyone else. It's kind of just on your own. I want to make sure I've got that VOR frequency in. I can't remember where it was. VOR 113.1. No. Well, where is it? Does it not exist in 900? Maybe 800? Stand by. Maybe it only exists in the 800. Well, we have reached 100%, so I'm going to set 3000 in the thing. I'm going to do it really bit faster. Here, 3000. And a bit of altitude. I don't know why I did that, just, I guess, cabin group and see everyone. Right, now we're on the center, we start recording at my Z. There we go, so at least now the internet disconnects, I've got a recording into London, so I can prove whether it was a butter or not, or whether it was the hardest landing you'd ever see. Whether I've got an absolutely Ryanair do it. Alright, the arrival runway is 180. Right. It already was 180. Oh. You can get the weather on that one and get the terrain on that one instead. Turkey's terrain is pretty unreal. Water brakes 2 going. QNH 1009. 140 to 144. So 150 is fine. That's the reference. I think you'll have to excuse me, so I'm not landing this anywhere yoke for a good while. So I suppose we'll have to see how bad this landing really goes. Yeah, speed brake one. Camera 2 is just like that. Right. That's it, arrived by 1258 Zulu. Yeah, we can bring back speed brakes. And we're going to leave the music now. Done. There we go, I think we're back. I hope that this works now. I've restarted the extender. I might just barely give it enough kick until we land. I apologise. I deeply, deeply apologise. Not sure why it keeps doing that, but it is. Why is it just done that there? Speeding's been really. I just want to slow down a bit. That's because this 777 is taking us a long time. He's still at 32,000. Hang on, no, he's not. He's at 28,000 instead. I think we have every authority to go fast. Run He's 1 Delta to the arrival. Right, we're going to make first a traffic call. Oh, that's the slipping tool. That's exactly what we wanted to see. We might need to speed up a little bit as this 777 behind is fast approaching. Okay, well, QNH 1009. 10009 there. Yeah, we need to speed up a little bit more because of the traffic behind. They are a little bit faster than us. Separation is 20 kilometers, but that'll soon go because it's the 777. Alright, I'll make the first traffic call. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Hold on. Okay. Antalya traffic, keep bearing international 5335, passing 12,000 feet on the ESA 1 Delta arrival, keeping speeds 275 knots due to traffic behind the Antalya traffic visualize. I think I said that with the mic muted. I did. I said it with the mic muted. Oops. Well. I'm not gonna lie, playing, we're a little bit low. I mean, come on. I'm a tiny bit scared. But I mean, I guess we trust the plane. I need to reduce B739ER knots. This needs a bit of speed brake. I hope this doesn't take the chance of descending faster. Seems like it. Right, I want to get my VFR patterns up. No, VFR. There we go. I'm trying to make sure that I call the correct things. So, downwind, base low, front and approach. Okay. Two 40 knots. I'm going to choose flaps 1. Houses. I don't know. Right. Antalya traffic, Ukraine International 5335. Oh wow, I've started speaking without the mic again. Antalya traffic, Ukraine International 5335, turning left on base leg for runway 18 left, keeping greatest approach speed to Antalya traffic, please boys. Alright, heading select. I'm speaking out the mic, it's so embarrassing. Right, let's alert again. Play voice. Antalya traffic, Ukraine International 5335, turning downwind, leg, runway 18 left, keeping speeds 220 knots. So, Antalya traffic, disperse. Can I not go direct to that place? Execute. Oh no, the first one. Oh no, there we go. Flaps 2 degrees. Need landing lights on now. It goes on. Anti-air system will come off. It is on continuous now. Come here. Ready for arrival. Sorry, we've got to clear that mountain to get to the runway.
2500.
We've got to climb. What are we doing, you silly plane? You've not worked this out right, have you? That mountain might be what's going to throw this landing off quite bad. Come on, keep ascending. Come on. Yeah, the plane didn't do a great job of calculating the mountain, so... yeah, we're having to compensate for that. We're on a 26 nautical mile final in 18 left. There you go, I think we've nicely cleared that mountain now. Still, why did the plane think that this was a great idea? Oh, that's beside all points. Why did the plane think this was a good idea? To descend to 3,000 feet. I'm so glad I wasn't inactive at that exact time, because it wouldn't have ended well. There we go. Oh, it sucks. Now that'll be better. There we go. We're on a 20-mile final now. Are we? No. What is this 777 doing? He's right behind me. Like, literally right behind me. He might be going for the centre runway, which is sure enough, he is, but...
Antalya traffic, Delta 3, Echo departing, runway left 12, Echo 1, Kilo departure, Antalya traffic.
Oh my god, these winds are disgusting right now, bro.
Traffic.
Yeah, he's just right behind me. Antalya traffic, Ukraine International 5335 descending to 200 knots, and we have 20 mile final runway 18 left. Antalya traffic, please bus. Probably more like a 15 now, actually. Oh. Correction, 5335 is 15 mile final runway 18 left.
Can you increase your speed a little bit? Turkish 1, no, I'm 0.
We'll try our best, but you can actually 555.
Thanks.
Okay, 5 degrees. No, we might be needing to be ready to need to actually descend, thinking about it. Need to actually get down first. Speed break out. That's it. That's better. Alright now. Right, let's call traffic to say we're unable to do any more than 200. Antalya traffic, Ukraine International 5335, 8 mile final runway 18 left, then we will be reducing speeds to 200 knots. We'll enable any higher Antalya traffic, please bus.
Traffic suspect vehicle airborne 18 left, climbing 11 to contact traffic.
Alright, we're gonna drop that gear. Okay, track. Oh, that's one. Flaps 10 degrees. Is that the runway? I can't tell which one is the actual runway. It's the very far one, I think. It's just that one there.
2,500.
Got no localizer, I don't think. You know why localizer? No. Approach. Okay, we've got a close though. The plane's doing it, cool. I hope so. I'm ready to take over if it's not. We're overspeeding plane. I don't know what we're doing, but we're overspeeding. Did you just reduce the flaps? I'm so unsure what this thing's doing. Okay. I'm not sure what we're doing. We are descending very fast. I hope it's just to catch that localizer. It is. Yep. Antalya traffic, Ukraine International 5335, short final 18 left, and we are reducing speeds for landing. Antalya traffic, please close. We are going to be so fast, it's unreal. We're going to need max auto brake, I think. There's just that guy behind that screw us over. Alright, take over.
Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
Stop, flaps.
Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
Yep, that's because I've got too low flaps.
300.
Next notch. This runway is just completely white.
Approaching decision height. 200. Minimums.
Shit.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
That should throw us under. Should be turning that off. Alright, touchdown. And turn reverse. Probably should have gone around on that. Probably should have gone around. Antalya traffic, Ukrainian International 5335, vacated 18 left.
Antalya traffic, Turkish 100, open runway 18 left.
You managed to do it though, we're here. Except for the fact that we left the thingy on, auto throttle. That was a beautiful landing. I mean, we vacated honestly, so I mean, it's not really a loss. Right, come on. Considering I've not landed with a yoke for a good while, wow, it was a good landing. Oh, it's because of that auto brake then. Oops. So, clock can come off. About to give a rating on that landing. Give it a 6 because I left the auto throttle on. I would have landed perfectly on the touchdown, but it's just too late of a reaction to turn it off, so I'll give it a 6.
Antalya traffic, easy 64 Victor Victor taxi to runway 18 left via mic 1, mic and mic 1.
You'll have to hold here for the traffic. Let me just zoom in real quick. Antalya traffic at UK International 5335, holding current position on mic due to traffic. Antalya traffic. Wait for that EasyJet to... Yes, ladies, welcome to Antalya, yes. We can turn those off. Put this on now. AQB can come on. Seems a little bit laggy, I'm not sure why. when we continue. A bit too much throttle there, my fault.
Victor Victor, thank you for waiting.
No worries, take care and have a great flight.
Cheers.
Well, that's a Turkish. You just absolutely throwing with that. Damn. Absolutely through for it. He's even like not sure what he's doing. We're just in front of this gate. I don't even think it's a proper gate, but we'll just get the ground crew out here. It's fine. I don't line up perfectly. Yes. That'll do. Let's rate the parking job. At home it was beautiful. Yeah, I got around to it. Okay. What's up, Mikey?
Antalya, Easy 6 Victor Victor, line up takeoff 18 left.
And engines going to come off. Ground services, okay. All trucks set. Press the ground power unit. I-section going off. Engine bleeds can come off. Okay. I don't even know if we're gonna get any I don't know if we're allowed any ground sensors. We might be, hold on. Oh yeah, we are. And then press to the left, press the passenger bus. Request all of these. There we go. Oh. There we go. Well, it's a nice screenshot to grab balance. Just watch me do the ASMR of taking screenshots. Yes, here we are, many hours late. Flight time, technically 2 hours 44 minutes, but you know, we also did have the sim crash and whatnot, so yeah. Everybody, welcome to Antalya. Thank you for watching today's stream. If you've enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe. Join my Discord, linked in the description below. I apologise on my behalf for the couple of issues with the internet and well, the stream itself. The streaming PC just kept disconnected from the internet, so I do really apologise on my behalf for that. As I said, join my Discord, linked in the description below. And I will see you in the next short video stream. And that's it. Those three. One of those. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. And I will see you later. Take care everyone. Bye bye.